I'm going to show you how to cook crispy fried fish. Here I have 2.5 pounds of tilapia, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of minced ginger, some cilantro, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 cups of water, some butter, olive oil, fried meat, and paprika. Okay, now first I'm going to put the pepper in the salt and just mix it up. And you can spray on the top of the fish evenly. Do it one side and turn around to another side. Just rub in the fish a little bit. Make it all even. Okay, and turn the other side to do the same thing. Okay, now every piece of fish they have salt and pepper. Next step, we take the Ziploc bag, the big one, and put in the bag with some flour. It's about 1.5 cups of flour. It's more or less, doesn't matter, just put some so it can cover the fish. And put some paprika in there. So paprika just make it good little color for the fish. Make the fish look nice and brown, more brown. Just shake it up. And now put the fish in. Put all the fish in the plastic bag. Okay. Okay, now they're all in the bag. Let the air out. Zip it up. Just shake them, play with them. So make sure they're all covered with the flour. So make them, all the piece of fish cover the flour. So this way we don't make a mess with the plastic bag and they mix it even. Okay, turn on the oven. Make it too high flame so it gets the pan getting heat up. You can see if you check your hand around, you can see the heat. If you don't feel it, then it's not hot yet. Put probably 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Shake around, make the pan even for the oil. Okay, wait for it heated up before you put the fish in. Okay, look like it heat up. Okay, pull the fish out from the bag. Oh, they look good. They cover up very well. So this pan only enough for 6 pieces. So I have 1 extra left in the bag. Don't put over the top of each other, just play it so they all get in the pan and got the good cook. You still cook the higher heat, just leave it high. Turn down just a little bit, but not too much. Okay, so leave it cook. So while you're waiting, you can go and do another stuff. So now just wait for it to cook for about 5 minutes. Just leave it on the pan. And I go to get the sauce ready to cook. Okay, now we're going to mix in the sauce. Pour that water in a bigger bowl. And the sugar. And the vinegar. And the soy sauce. Stir it, make sure they blend in together, stir it. The reason I don't put the garlic or ginger now because I want it later when after it cook a little bit, so it make it stay on the good taste of the ginger and the garlic. Okay, now it mixed up, so you go back and check on the fish. Okay, now the fish been 5 minutes. You turn down the flame a little bit, so about medium, about the medium, and then flip them around. See, they nice and they feel like crunchy. Now you see the pan a little dry, look like they need some oils or some butter. So just put some butter over. Put some butter around. And keep the medium heat now because the pan pretty hot by now. Keep the medium. Put a little more oil on. It's kind of not enough oil. Okay, now the fish look like it's cooking pretty fast. So turn the heat back up a little bit. So make it more brown, and you don't want the fish sit in the pan too long so it be dry out. So this way you have the fish crispy and not too dry. So there are 5 more minutes. And here I got some thicker piece, so it needs to cook a little bit. But when you got the thinner one, the small one, it should cook very fast. The thicker one, it takes a little more for the fish, make sure it cooks. But remember, don't cook too long, then the fish is too dry. Okay, we are about 3 more minutes, then that fish is done. It smells pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to make the sauce. Okay, now we're making the sauce. Heat up the pan. While the pan hot, put the butter in. This is about 1 tablespoon of butter. And now the sauce we mix with the soy sauce, water, sugar, vinegar. We dump the whole thing in the pan. Okay, keep the heat high and let it cook. Let it bubble up. It will be make it a bubble because the sugar and soy sauce and vinegar, they will be cooked good. Okay, let it cook, just let it cook. So this take good about 7 minutes for the sauce to cook. And have to make it thicker and make it less water and everything cook it. Okay, now it's boiling up, so we just let this simmer for a few minutes. We just keep checking until it's getting thicker. Oh, here's some cornstarch with the water. I forgot to tell you from beginning. This how to make the sauce thicker and better. So we take a little 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, mix in with some water and stir it. And now it's about ready. You pour in a little bit. Just slowly pour it in. Don't put the whole thing. Make sure they're not too thick. Okay, I think that's about good. Okay, just let it bubble up again. Yeah, now the sauce getting a little thicker. Okay, when the sauce getting thicker, now you add in the garlic, minced garlic. And minced ginger. And this don't need to take too long. It's about 1 minute. Okay, now it's about done. A lot bubble up. So turn off the flame and put the cilantro in. And that's it. So you don't want to pour the sauce in the fish right now because it makes the fish will be soft. So you only do when you're ready to eat and just pour it on the top of the fish. And this pretty good. It makes the fish still crispy and you still taking the sauce. So let the sauce cool down a little bit. So I want to eat the fish with some steamed vegetable. So I will be make some vegetable. So now I have my fish, I got my sauce, and I got some steamed vegetable. Here I have some pak choy and yellow squash. So it will be good. So let's try it. So now pour some sauce over the fish. And you want it, you can do on your vegetable too. And try it, see how it's good. The fish is still crispy. The fish just perfect. It's still crispy. Seasoning is good. And a little sour from the sauce. Sweet and sour. So make the fish pretty good. And have some veggie with it. Very good. This is very good. Hope you enjoy it. Have a good meal. Thank you for watching.